Hello everyone, I am Munmundash. Today I am going to present a paper that done research with all about smart contact security, a software lifecycle perspective. So let's see. These are the contents that I will discuss in this presentation. Smart contact security is an emerging research area that deals with security issues arising from the execution of smart contracts in a blockchain system. Generally, a smart contract is a piece of executable code that automatically runs on the blockchain. As a innovative technology, smart contracts have been applied in various business areas such as digital asset exchange, supply chains, crowdfunding. Unfortunately, many security issues in smart contracts have been reported in the media, often leading to substantial financial losses. Thus far, many partial solutions have been proposed to address specific aspects of these security issues, and the trend is to develop new methods and tools to automatically detect common security vulnerabilities. In this paper, authors first analyze the key features of blockchain that can cause security issues in smart contract and summarize the common security vulnerabilities of smart. Now I will tell you author's contribution on this paper. This paper proposes a specific software lifecycle approach to rationalize how to tackle the issue of smart contract security. Previous work have focused only on vulnerability detection, but in this paper they offers a novel perspective for understanding smart contract security in a visualized manner, which enables developers to track, control, and avoid blockchain projects risks systematically. By considering smart contract security as a new type of software weakness mitigation in a blockchain settings, this paper systematically analyzed the causes of security issues in smart contract for the first time. Most previous work surveyed smart contract security only in Ethereum, but this paper they compared security vulnerabilities of smart contracts in Ethereum and Fabrics. They also examines the existing solutions of smart contract security. Authors have found out five security issues in smart contract. First of all, decentralization and tamper-proofing are double-edged swords. Blockchain is decentralized and tamper-proof. Moreover, smart contracts can be developed and deployed by pseudonymous, malicious people. Only public addresses or public keys are known to others in most public blockchains. Therefore, a vulnerable smart contract is hard to catch and can easily become out of control once deployed. Second, open source code and public ledger. Generally, a smart contract is open source. Contract transaction and data may be visible to an adversary. This exposure leads to the fact that smart contract vulnerability is easy to exploit. Third, immaturity of blockchain platform and smart contract languages. DApps development in the blockchain is different from traditional application development. Developers of DApps need a thorough understanding of the operations on the blockchain. Otherwise, the intention of smart contract developers is often inconsistent with smart contract implementation. Moreover, and the fourth is misunderstanding of common practices. Smart contract developers often do not thoroughly understand the principles of some practices of blockchain. For example, a misunderstanding of cryptography may lead to security being for granted, which does not facilitate true security. And the fifth is pseudonymous transaction. On the most of the public blockchains, transactions are pseudonymous. This feature also stimulates the criminal activities such as money laundering or Ponzi schemes in smart contracts. Authors illustrated some common software weaknesses that related to smart contract security in Table 1. These are the weaknesses: improper behavioral workflow, improper access control, incorrect calculation, improper initialization, race condition, inclusion of functionality from untrusted control, use of insufficiently random values, improper handling of exceptional conditions, improper cryptographic understanding, and these are those explanations. Classification of security issues in smart contract. They divided security issues in smart contract into three sections: security vulnerabilities in Ethereum smart contract, security vulnerabilities in Fabric chain codes, vulnerabilities on different platforms. They summarize primary security vulnerabilities in Ethereum smart contract in table 2. They think that these vulnerabilities arise from three aspects: the solidity language, the blockchain platform, and a misunderstanding of common practices. They relate these vulnerabilities to common software weakness. In table 2, they offer a preliminary understanding of security vulnerabilities in Ethereum smart contract. such as re-entrancy, unprotected sealed, restrict, integer, underflow, locked money, delicate, call to untrusted contracts are erased from Solidity language, transaction, order dependence, weak randomness from chain attributes, stamp dependence that all vulnerabilities are erased from blockchain platform. And finally, mishandled exception replay attack are erased from misunderstanding of common practices. There are few papers focused on security vulnerabilities in Fabric chain codes. These summarize primary security vulnerabilities in Fabric chain codes in Table 3, where they consider Go as the programming languages because Go is the most widely used in Fabric chain codes development. Similar to the vulnerabilities in Ethereum smart contract, the vulnerabilities in Fabric chain codes also arise from three aspects: the Go language, the blockchain platform, and a misunderstanding of common practices. Different from common software weakness, security vulnerabilities in Fabric chain codes arise from the non-deterministic behavior of Go, which may lead to consensus failures. Security solutions for smart contracts. Smart contract security is systematic engineering that should be explored from a global perspective. Accordingly, they classify current smart contract security solutions in terms of the evolution of the contract lifecycle. Similar to the traditional software lifecycle, they divide the contract lifecycle into four phases: security design, security implementation, testing before deployment, and monitoring and analysis. Monitoring and analysis. In any of these pages, contract security is paramount. Figure 1 illustrates the states of the art of smart contract security based on these pages. The horizontal axis in figure 1 shows the evaluation of the smart contract lifecycle. They clustered related research work into different themes spanning one or more pages. Each theme is represented by a rounded rectangle with a red title. For each theme, different types of related works which are separated by commas are shown in the body of the corresponding rectangle. As shown in figure 1, three themes: design principles, design pattern, and security modeling span the page of security design. These themes focus on how constructs are designed to avoid security issues. Notably, models constructed in the theme of security modeling may be transformed into contract implementation directly. Then, uh, they summarized all related works in table 4, where platforms, keywords, and whether open source tools are available or not are listed. Security implementation includes three themes: security development, security template, security modeling. I already explained security modeling previously. In this section, I only show you security development and security template. Security development. These themes concerns how developers of smart contracts can avoid security vulnerabilities during the process of contract implementation. Testing before deployment. Because smart contracts are difficult to patch after deployment, it is necessary to perform sufficient testing to ensure their security before their deployment. Table 6 classifies smart contract security solution in the phase of testing before deployment into three security themes: rigorous formal verification, code analysis tools, and security audit. Then rigorous formal verification. Rigorous formal verification is a mathematical approach to verifying the correctness and security of a program. Smart contracts are very suitable for rigorous formal verification because the contract program is small and time bounded. But rigorous formal verification is usually applied after the completion of the contract code. Although more precisely, it can also be used to verify the correctness of the middle representation of smart contracts in the design or implementation phase. Then it will code analysis tools. Thus far, only a few static code analysis tools, whether they rely on a rigorous formalization or not, have been implemented to improve code quality and security. These tools conduct a static code analysis on the source code or bytecode of smart contract without executing the program. Monitoring and analysis. Even if a contract have been deployed and run, users still need some measures to discover vulnerabilities that were missed in the previous phase for the improvement in new releases. These measures include bug boundary, security monitoring, and post hoc analysis. And they summarized all these measures in table 7. Bug boundary. Although measures in the pace of testing before deployment can help us find most bugs, some bugs are still hard to identify. Bug boundary programs are often used to discover deeply hidden bugs. Unlike formal verification, a type of static analysis techniques, bug boundary is a type of dynamic analysis technique. Then security monitoring. Compared with static code analysis, which can reveal security vulnerabilities based on contract code before deployment, monitoring and analyzing transaction data on the blockchain can uncover many vulnerability exploits in real time. With post hoc analysis, with the increasing volume of blockchain transaction data, some data analysis or machine learning approaches can be applied to discover attacks or abnormal activities on the block. Research findings. They reveal the practical and theoretical aspects of smart contract security to a greater degree than any previous study. They systematically analyze the causes of security issues in smart contract for the first time, reveal the most common security vulnerabilities of smart contract in Ethereum and Fabric, shows the puzzles of security solutions for smart contract in terms of numerous security themes spanning four contract deployment limitations. These research have some limitations, such as in FSMS based approaches, the number of states and transitions grows exponentially with the number of contracts, which makes security modeling approach inappropriate for complex business logic. The algorithm for a logic approach is not efficient in blockchain scenarios. The formalization of smart contract for Fabric may be more complicated than that for Ethereum. Finally, how to effectively abstract FSMS and logic rules from legal agreements to mitigate vulnerabilities is worth exploring. How to make the logic and procedural approaches compatible is also the most interesting things from this article that I found is that they compared security vulnerabilities of smart contracts in Ethereum and Fabric, two widely used blockchain platforms. For the first time, I heard about Fabric chain course, and these new things I learned from this article. The puzzles of security solutions for smart contract in terms of numerous security themes spanning four contract development phases: security design, security implementation, testing before deployment, monitoring, and analysis. These are also interesting idea on which newer can be done. Ethereum and Solidity are currently the dominant platform and programming languages so far. So I think if in future more research studies focus on permissioned platforms such as Hyperledger, Fabric, Quorum, Corda, and Tendermint, it will be more better because of their desirable features for interface application. If the security of smart contract is considered at the system level, such as EVM implementation, we will spend less on security in the contract development lifecycle. However, consideration of security at the system level is a more general problem and thus also a significant challenge. Thank you.